Because after Rasulullah died, many people came forward and said that leadership cannot reach you if you are from the mother. In other words, if you are from the daughter, you cannot be a leader. Why? Because they said that leadership can only come from the father. If your father relates to Rasulullah, then yes, you can be a leader. You can inherit leadership. But if you are related to Rasulullah through the daughter, then no, you cannot inherit relationship. And therefore they came forward and said that Hussein is the grandson and he is not the son. And because Hassan and Hussein are the grandsons, they do not deserve to be the A'imma or do not deserve to be the Khulafa. Banu Abbas once came forward, what did they say? They said, we are related to Rasulullah through the male and you are related through the female. Why? Because we know the Imams of Ahlul Bayt are related to Rasulullah through Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam. So many people came and said that your relation is not as great as Banu Abbas. Because Banu Abbas is from the males, whereas Banu Abu Talib are from the female. That's why you found many came forward and said that Hassan and Hussein are the grandsons. They are not the sons, and they do not deserve to be the sons, especially in the time of Bani Umayyah. For example, Muawiyah bin Abi Sufyan had a servant called Zakwan. Zakwan was Muawiyah's servant. Muawiyah one day came to him and said, what do people say about Hassan and Hussein? Zakwan said, oh master, people say Hassan and Hussein are the grandsons, they say they are the sons of Rasulullah. He said, why are they the sons? He said, well, people have made this decision. He then replied by making the statement that no, tell everybody to write in the books that they are the grandsons and that's it. They are not the sons of Rasulullah. Zakwan narrates one day, Muawiyah said to me, I want you to go out and give presents to my children. Because remember, Muawiyah said that Hassan and Hussein are the sons of Fatima. Therefore they cannot be called the sons of Rasulullah. Zakwan said, Muawiyah said to me, go and give presents to my children. He said, I went out, I gave presents to all the children of Muawiyah. Muawiyah saw me the next day. He said to me, Zakwan, why didn't you give presents to all my children? I said to him, Master, I gave presents to all your children. He said, why didn't you give presents to my daughter's sons? He said to him, Master, I thought you said someone cannot be called the son if they are from the daughter. Muawiyah at this moment looked at him, knew he was wrong, turned around and walked away. Because Muawiyah used to bring forward the idea that Hassan and Hussein are from Fatima. And because they are from the daughter, they shouldn't be called the sons of Rasulullah. They should be called the grandsons. I even remember a narration about Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi. Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi on Eid al-Adha. Do you know what he would do? He would ask, what do people do on Eid al-Adha? He would ask Sha'bi. He would say to him, what do people do on Eid al-Adha? They replied to him, on Eid al-Adha people sacrifice. We all sacrifice on Eid al-Adha. He said, very good. I want you to sacrifice anyone who is called Hassan and Hussein. Go around. Anyone who is called Hassan and Hussein, sacrifice them. Sha'bi narrates, one day Hajjaj in the middle of the night called me. He said to me, come to my house quickly. So I came, but I had made sure I wrote my wasiyah and I wore my kafan. Because you know, when you go and visit Hajjaj, there's a couple of options. And one of them is death. And so what happened was that he wore the kafan, wrote the wasiyah, came towards Hajjaj. Master, what do you want? Hajjaj said, there is a person I have in prison who claims that Hassan and Hussein are the sons of Rasulullah, not the grandsons. And he said to Master, what are you going to do? He said, Sha'bi, come with me to the prison tomorrow. If the man is right, I will give him thousands. If he is wrong, I will kill him. Look at Hajjaj. If you are right, I'll give you thousands. If you are wrong, then I will kill you. So what happened was that they went towards the prison. Who was this man? Who was this man? The man was Sa'id ibn Jubair. Sa'id ibn Jubair was there in prison. And what happens was, when he was there in prison, Hajjaj bin Yusuf al-Thaqafi came in. When Hajjaj bin Yusuf al-Thaqafi came in, he said to him, are you the one who says Hassan and Hussein are the sons of Rasulullah? He said, yes, I am. He said to him, I'll tell you one thing. If you are right, I'll reward you. If you are wrong, I'll kill you. Sa'id ibn Jubair said, well, question me. Hajjaj said to him, how do you prove they are the sons? They are from Fatima. And if you are from the daughter, you cannot be called the sons. He recited to him Surah 6 verse 74. Have you read that verse which says, we sent Ibrahim and Ismail and Dawood and Sulaiman and Yaqub and Zakaria, and we sent Jesus. He looked at Hajjaj. He said, oh Hajjaj, Jesus, was he related through his father or through his mother? Through the father or through the mother? Hajjaj looked at him and he said, well, there wasn't a father. He said, therefore, why do you say somebody cannot be called the son when they are related through the mother's side? Therefore, you found when Rasulullah was saying, Waladi al-Hussein, this is very important in the hadith, because he was making the statement that Hassan and Hussein are not my grandsons. No, they are my sons. Never come one day and say that they should not be khulafa because they are through my daughter Fatima. On the contrary, I view them as my sons. That's why Abu Fadl al-Abbas, on the day of Siffin, when Ali ibn Abi Talib told him to face the army, Abu Fadl was a young man. They say when he used to sit on the horse, his feet would touch the ground. When he came forward on that day, his face was covered by a mask. You've seen like gladiator when they fight? Their face is covered by a mask. His face was covered by a mask. He came forward. Ali ibn Abi Talib, his father, on that day said to him, he said, Abu Fadl, go out now. If anybody asks you to name yourself, wait until I give you permission. Abu Fadl al-Abbas came out. He was on his horse. The opposition in those days, when you come out to war, they ask you, what's your name? So he came out. They asked him, what's your name? Listen to what he says. He turned around to his father. His father said, no. A second time, no. A third time, then he said to him, name yourself. His father said, tell them who you are. He removed his mask and he said, Ana Qamar Bani Hashim, Abu Fadl al-Abbas. I am the moon of Bani Hashim, Abu Fadl al-Abbas. Listen to what they say to him. They say there are already 2 moons in the army of Muhammad, Hassan and Hussein. Listen to his reply. I am the son of Ali. They are the sons of Muhammad. And it is the role of the son of Ali to always protect the sons of Muhammad. I am the hands of Ali. They are the eyes. It is always the role of the hands to protect whom? To protect the eyes. Therefore, what do we find? We find that the first part of the hadith is that Imam al-Hussein, according to Rasulullah, is known as his son, not his grandson. Let's go back to the hadith. Ya Aqil, inni uhibbuka hubbain. Hubban laka wa hubban li hubbi Abi Talib iyak. Rasulullah had a profound love for Abu Talib. Because as we know, Abu Talib was the grandfather of Muslim bin Aqil, and he was the father of Aqil. And in many parts of the Islamic world today, they call Abu Talib kafir. Until today, there are many parts of the Islamic world who say, the father of Ali died as a kafir. It's ironic that Abu Sufyan died as a Muslim, but Abu Talib died as a kafir. Sometimes some of this history, we should throw it away and write something new, because sometimes I wonder about these people who were historians, they call them. Abu Sufyan died as a Muslim. Abu Talib died as a kafir. When you look at the sacrifice Abu Talib gave to Islam, Al-Aqil was built by Abu Talib. No doubt about this. Abu Talib, number one, his sacrifice in Islam from the beginning against those who say that he was a kafir and that he died a kafir. The first line about Abu Talib is that he read the nikah of Rasulullah and Khadijah. This is very important, because some people will come forward and say that Abu Talib is a kafir. I don't know about you. Have you ever seen a kafir read nikah? And read nikah of whom? Of any Tom, Dick and Harry on the street? Nikah of Rasulullah. Would a kafir read the nikah of Rasulullah? Abu Talib, number one, read the nikah of Rasulullah. Number two, Abu Talib was married to Fatima bint Asad. Fatima bint Asad, as we know, is the mother of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Fatima bint Asad was known as a pure and pious lady, a pure and pious Muslim woman. If Abu Talib was a kafir, are you allowed as a kafir to be married to a Muslim woman? No. Because Rasulullah should have ordered Fatima to divorce you. If you are a kafir, Fatima bint Asad should be divorced from Abu Talib. Yet we find on the contrary, Rasulullah never says at one point